Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Long time no see. We decided to sit down and record a video because it's been too long.
It's been a long time.
How long has it been? Months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've even done a video this year, but we have nothing but time on our hands with this quarantine, so we figured we'd do a video now, showcasing the most valuable records in our collection based off of Discogs' median value.
Yes. He has a lot more rare records than I do. It's hard for me to dish out a lot of money when it comes to records. But I still have some ones that have increased in price since I purchased them, or I just got a really good deal on them. And so some of these are pretty rare, too.
Yeah. So, again, they're based off of the median value. The max value that they've sold for is obviously a lot higher.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we just went with median.
Right.
And a lot of these records are for sale for a lot more than the price that we're going to say today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but just to be fair, we went with median.
Yeah.
And they're not in really any order.
No, we just picked out 10 from our own personal collections. So yeah. You want to do the first? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Alright, so the first one I'll show is Cradle of Filth, Dusk in Her Embrace. This is the Peaceville Records release, and the median on Discogs is $134.
It's pretty high.
And that price might be bumped up a little bit because mine is number one
That is so
out
cool.
of 2,000. So yeah, that's my first pick.
Alright, cool. Well, my first pick is an album that you actually got me. And that's another reason I have some rare records is because he'll buy them for me for Christmas or birthdays.
Yeah.
But this is the Green Day live album, Awesome as Fuck. This is the pink edition. And this one is a pretty rare record. And it's actually, the median price is $80. And this is one of my favorite pieces in my Green Day vinyl collection. So I was really excited when I got this, and I'm happy to have it now.
Definitely. Alright, my next pick is another Cradle of Filth. This is an original pressing of Cruelty and the Beast. The median for this one on Discogs is 162, but again, it's probably bumped up because this is signed by the whole band.
That's way cool.
And the female narrator on the album.
That's awesome.
So, that's my second pick.
Alright, well, my next one is actually another Green Day record, and it's my favorite live album ever. And it's probably my favorite Green Day album in my collection, to be honest with you. The median for this one is 150 right now. So this is one of the more valuable ones in my collection. And I used to watch this so much when I was first getting into Green Day. And yeah, it has a special place in my heart, and it's really valuable, both in a financial way and in terms of like an emotional way. So I'm happy to have this. It's another one that you got me.
Yep. Did I get you that for your birthday or Christmas?
I think my birthday. Yeah. That one year you got me just all records. That was awesome.
Yeah.
This was one of them. Alright, so yeah, that's that one.
Alright, and this is one that you got me for my birthday.
Yeah.
You don't usually get me records for my birthday that are like really rare like I do you. But this year, or was it my birthday? Yeah, I think it was my birthday. You got me Slipknot Volume 3. This is, I'll pull this out because the color's really cool. The median for this one on Discogs is $190.
That's my favorite Slipknot record.
And it's their Record Store Day clear version.
That's way cool.
Yeah, love this record.
I was surprised that when I was looking on Discogs through a lot of my collection to find the ones that are most valuable, a lot of my Record Store Day ones didn't show up.
Really?
Yeah, I thought they would, but not a lot of them did.
I thought for sure my copy of Iowa would be up near the top, but I guess this is more expensive than that.
Yeah.
Crazy story. We're on an app called Mercari where you can resell stuff, or maybe it's Mercari. I don't know how you say it. But I found a copy of Slipknot's Iowa on vinyl for $20.
Insane.
Yeah, it's back here somewhere. I don't know if I can pull it out, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, my next one, it's not a Green Day one, but it's a Green Day related one. And is this my most expensive one? Yeah, this is my most expensive in terms of what Discogs says is most valuable. So this is the most expensive one I'm going to cover. This is the Network Money Money 2020. So it's Green Day, but under the name The Network. And this is the yellow version. And there's not a lot of information on Discogs about the median price because there's only like a pressing of, what did it say, 200?
200, yeah.
So there's not a lot of people selling it right now.
It's the piss yellow version.
Yes, so there's like a blue version and there's like an orange swirl version, but there's only one being sold right now and it's up for sale for $250.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another one and that's European though, right?
Yeah, the European one is over 1,000.
Yeah, so that's all we had to go by. There was no median, there was no minimum or high price, so $250 is what it's going for right now.
I think I got that one for you for Christmas.
You did get me that one.
Did I get you that for Christmas?
It might have been a birthday.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the largest one right now in my collection.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my next pick is Megadeth Countdown to Extinction. This is the Mo-Fi master recording release.
Mm-hmm.
I love this album so much.
Definitely.
There's like some original pressings from like 92 whenever this came out that are pretty expensive. And there's also the picture disc that you can get pretty easily, but which I had for a while, but I hate picture discs, so I had to upgrade to this one. This is just standard black vinyl, and it sounds really good and has some bonus tracks.
Nice.
The median for this one is $139.
I love that record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love seeing the album art so big like that.
Yeah, that is
The
really
picture
cool.
disc didn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is number 12. So that's my next pick.
Cool. Alright, well I kind of cheated on my next pick because I included two. But, I mean, they're both in the same vein and they're both, like, similar in price. My mom goes on the Kiss Cruise every year, and she got me both of these. So this is Kiss Cruise 5, Rock and Roll All Night, and then this is Kiss Cruise 6, Creatures. So this one goes for $75 and this one goes for $80. But I don't know if it accounts for the fact that it's signed.
I think it does. I think all of them were signed.
Yeah, all of them were signed. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I kind of just included both of these, and I really don't think she bought these. I think she was just given these because she's like goes on it every year. So the more years you go in a row, the more like benefits you get. But yeah, this one's signed by Gene, Paul, Tommy, and Eric. So that's kind of cool to have. So yeah, that's my next one, and I included those as one.
It's really cool that she got those. She's been on every single one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She's
cool.
going this year too.
That's cool that you can get records.
Yeah.
I'll save these. I'll do this one. So
Good
this
one.
is Dark Light from my third favorite band, or second favorite band, maybe Him.
I was about to say third.
This is a record that's still hard to get, and it's one that was missing from my collection for a long time because I have every other single Him album except for this one. So I was glad to get this. It's got some bonus tracks on it. The median for this one is $185. I didn't pay nearly that. I think I paid like $100 or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have the whole Him discography now except for Venus Doom.
Right.
Because that's never been pressed, and it really
needs to be. That's my favorite Him album.
Mm-hmm. This used to be my favorite Him album, but I think it's love metal now.
Nice.
So that's my next pick.
Well, my next pick is actually a Hot Topic exclusive, and I think that's what makes it rare and hard to find, is because they don't do those. They just don't continue doing those. But this is Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. It's the pink and white swirl 2 LP. So this was, I bought this from the Hot Topic website, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 2 or 3. But the median price for this is $78. If all goes well in the summer, I'm hoping to see her in concert with a couple of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's assuming that the world is back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad to have this. I have her new album too, but this one is a classic to me. So I love it.
Very good. Okay. My next one, I'll choose this green version of Dead Again. Not only is the cover green, but the actual vinyl is green too. Mm-hmm. There's some bootlegs of this going around right now that are like translucent green, but this is an official copy, which is
solid
like
green.
solid green. Yeah.
Very cool.
The median for this one is. I didn't mark them, but I think it's $119. $119 for this one.
Nice.
I love this album so much. I wish it was on Spotify, and I wish they could re-release it on vinyl. But I was watching a live stream with Kenny and Johnny the other night, and they don't know who owns the rights to this album.
Really?
Yeah, when they put it out on their record contract back in 2007, a couple years later, the record company went under and like closed down, and they don't know who has the rights for it.
Dang.
So they can't do anything with it, which would suck.
Yeah.
Because this is a really good album.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to have it.
That's crazy.
Yep.
All right, well, my next one is not super rare, but it's definitely not a $20 record. And I don't know why it's more pricey to you.
I guess because it's a Hot Topic exclusive again.
Yeah, so this is another Hot Topic exclusive. This is from Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy. It is since you're showing the colors, I'm going to show the color. It's the maroon, is it swirl or, yeah, it's technically a swirl. It's really pretty. It's showing up more brown on camera, but it's got a lot of reddish tones to match the album.
Yeah.
I love this Fall Out Boy album. I will forever be in my emo phase. So I do love this, although I am salty about the fact that you can't get the first Fall Out Boy record on album unless you buy the entire box set.
Right.
Because that one is like their most punk album, and I love it, and you can't get it unless you spend hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one, I didn't even say the median price. The median price for that one is $50. So yeah, that's my next one.
Alright, my next one is the same album that I showed before, but this is the red version of Dead Again, which came out around the same time. It came with oh, by the way, I left out like box sets in this, like not this, but my Typo Negative, None More Negative box set.
Yeah.
Because that was really expensive, but I figured I'd leave that out since it's multiple albums.
And you did an unboxing on that too.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out on our channel if you missed that.
Yeah. So this came with 2 red discs. And a black disc, which is a couple songs live from 1999. And it came with a DVD and a big old booklet. And it came with a shirt, which I have in my closet. I don't keep it in this box. The median for this one is a lot more than the green one. It's $179.
So that's technically like a box set, but for one album.
Right.
But so it's not really like a box set of like a collection, but it's like a box set about one singular album.
Yes. Yeah. I love this. I'll never get rid of this one.
Yeah.
I'll never get rid of either of these, even though they're the same album.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't want to include my big old Typo box set.
I understand that.
So I chose this one.
That's a good choice. Alright, well, my next one is another one that is, I guess, pricey now because it was limited edition. This is actually one of my very first Depop purchases. I bought this on Depop for $20 or $30, and it's worth like $50 now. This is the Caliuchis Isolation record, and it's from Urban Outfitters. I don't shop at Urban. I bought it secondhand, and it's still in the shrink. I kept it in the shrink just because it was in such nice condition. But it's got her being gorgeous as ever right there. And it is the red vinyl. So, happy to have that. I love this album. Anybody who is familiar with Tyler, the Creator, Rex Orange County, Brockhampton, stuff like that, you probably know what I'm talking about with this album. So, yeah. $50, glad to have it.
Very good. Okay, the next one I'll do is this. This is the Back to Black pressing of Marilyn Manson's Mechanical Animals. The median for this one is $152. Nothing really special about it, it's just black vinyl, but this is an album that I have to have.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite albums of all time.
It's also just an interesting way to put an album on vinyl. I mean,
Yeah.
with the 2 covers and stuff.
Yeah, and the tracks are mixed up to reflect, like, this is supposed to be the character Omega's album, who's like an alien, like, rock star. And then this album is supposed to represent, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
So the songs on this one are a little bit more funky, and these ones are, more straightforward.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an album that I had to have.
Absolutely.
Probably paid too much for it, but it's with me forever.
So
now.
It's $150, but I've seen it go for more than that.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can really get this one for $150.
No.
And Manson stuff has been bootlegged a lot lately. So you really got to be careful.
So even though the medium price is $150 for that on Discogs, I mean, you can't just go on eBay right now and buy it for $150.
Right. But to be fair, we gotta do the medium.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that one specifically I've seen go for a lot.
Right. And these following ones.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Alright, my next one, not so much, but it's still an honorable mention. This one I got for pretty cheap off eBay. So it's worth more than I paid for. I only paid like maybe $20 for it. This is the best CKY. We are both huge CKY fans. And what's that album that we love? The main one?
Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild.
Yeah, Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild is like one of my favorites of them. But is that pressed or is it just hard to find?
It's been pressed, but only had picture disc.
Oh, yeah.
And the picture disc is expensive.
If they repress that one, I would buy that one.
I'd buy a copy too, just so we can have 2.
This has got the majority of those songs on this because that's like their best album. But
it's missing some bangers.
It's missing a lot because we think every song on that album is a banger. So.
But it'll do.
But yeah, for now it will do. The median price on this is $40, so it's more than what I paid for. Waiting for the day where they re-release Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild, and a couple other ones.
An Answer Can Be Found.
Yeah, An Answer Can Be Found is a great one. And even Can't Kill Yourself. So
definitely
that would be great to have. But for now, that's our only CKY record in in both of our collections.
I'm glad we had that one.
Yeah.
All right, next I'll do Marilyn Manson, Hollywood. Fantastic and beautiful.
Insane.
This is an original pressing. I think this one's bootleg too. So technically, you can get a vinyl copy of this for pretty cheap, but it's bootleg. But this is not.
Yeah. God, that back art is
yeah.
insane. That is so cool.
The median for this one is $150. But I've seen it go for a lot more than that. A lot more than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's $150? It says $250.
Where?
Number 2.
That's one coming up.
Oh, my bad.
So yeah, this is an original pressing of Hollywood, which I love so much.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, okay, so I have 2 more, you have 2 more?
Yeah.
Alright, good deal. This next one, I saved the next most expensive one for the last, but this one you got for me for Christmas, right?
Of course.
Oh, gosh. One of my favorite albums of all time, and I've been lusting after it, but I'm not the type of person to pay a lot of money for a record, so this is MSI, or Mindless Self-Indulgence's album, and this is called If, and I love every single song on this, and I haven't even spun it yet. It does need a little cleanup, but it's just super hard to find because it's not pressed anymore, so it's not like you can just go and get it, like, I don't think you can just go on Amazon and get it or anything.
Right.
So it was limited, you know, and I would like to know whether or not Hot Topic sold it back in the day.
Probably.
Because, I mean, back in the day, like, in the early 2000s, Hot Topic did sell Mindless Self-Indulgent stuff, and they did sell records, like, in-store, not just online.
That's weird to think about now. They did used to sell vinyl.
And, I mean, I remember buying, like, Mindless Self-Indulgent shirts from Hot Topic, and I'm sure they had maybe this record, but I don't know. But anyway, this is a great record for anybody who's into, like, weird, electronica, Well, yeah, like electronic, but out there, maybe if you're into punk, you'll like this. If you like weird punk,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love MSI. If they were to ever reunite, I would definitely be at their concert.
Yeah.
They didn't technically break up, but they're just on a super long hiatus, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
Oh, did I say the median?
No.
The median was 55 for that.
Nice. Alright, my next one is probably the second biggest jewel in my collection. This is a copy, an original Simply Vinyl pressing of Portrait of an American Family by Marilyn Manson, which is probably my second favorite Marilyn Manson album. All of these Manson ones go for so much money.
Yep.
This one, I think the median was 200. And this is a really hard one to find, and I don't think you can get it for 200.
Yeah.
I really don't.
That's a great thing to have in our collection.
I think I paid 200. But I don't think you can just go on eBay and find it for 200, or even Discogs for that matter.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that we have this.
Yeah.
I used to have the fucking box set that they released of this in like 2009 or something. That came with the shirt and stuff, and I think my mom got that for me for my birthday. And I think she spent like $100 on it, and I ended up not really liking that pressing, so I was able to sell it for like $150.
Wow.
And I bought this for $200, so I upgraded for like $50.
It's a good deal.
So yeah, so happy we have this. This one is so precious. It should be in a frame, but I like to keep all my stuff together.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very good.
Manson Portrait of an American Family.
Nice. All right. Well, this is my last one, and this is the next most expensive, and this is actually a medium price. So the network one was just one. That was the only one we could find for that price. But this one is the literal median price. So this one goes for $200. I paid, I think, 30 or 40, and that's including shipping. I'm pretty sure it was like 30 with like 7 shipping. But this is Brockhampton's most recent album, Ginger. I guess the reason it's going for so much right now is maybe they're not. I think they just did that limited run and that's it. But anyway, one of the reasons this is so special is because not only do I love Brockhampton and I love the color of this record. You know, red is just a classic color to press on vinyl, and it is 2 LP. So you got the 2 reds, and then it's also got my name in it. So everybody who pre-ordered this album got their name put in, as long as it wasn't like offensive or whatever. And I might not be able to just find it right off the top, because it's not going to be just something that's super easy to find. But my name is in this, because you could put your name in it. But yeah, anyway, this goes for $200 right now. It's not available on their store anymore. And it's a pretty good record. It's not my favorite Brockhampton record of all time, but it is definitely, it's good. I'm gonna.
It is in there. Mike Oxlong. I wonder if he's in there.
He might be.
All right. So.
Oh wait. Wait! Right there. Oh, okay. I thought my phone was gonna die. But if you look, it says Tori Ballinger. That's my name. So
Slick.
It's pretty cool that it's in there.
All right.
But yeah.
My number one is also my most. I love it so much. So glad that we have this. Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar.
Very good.
This is amazing. I mean, this is a holy grail.
Absolutely.
Before Typo put out the box set, obviously stuff like World Coming Down was like holy grail material. But this is my holy grail.
Yeah. Understandable.
And this has also been bootlegged a lot recently. I mean, technically you can get a copy of this on vinyl for like $40.
But not this one.
No. That's a bootleg, you know. But this is an original Simply Vinyl pressing from 96 or 97. And back then they put out 2 different versions. This is the earliest version of this on vinyl because it has the white Interscope label. They put it out after this one was released with the shock symbol on the label. But this is the earliest pressing of this album.
That's crazy.
Aside from like test pressings and stuff from the factory.
Yeah.
But this is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Understandable.
Probably top 10. And I just think it's insane that we have this.
I know, it is pretty crazy.
This is another one that I spent too much on. I think I paid $200 for it. And the median for this one is $250. But
pretty expensive.
I don't think you can get it for under $300.
Yeah.
I really don't. Unless you want a bootleg copy.
Right.
Which might sound good. I mean, if you want to save money, you just, it's fun to just put a record on, even if it's like not the best quality.
Right.
Just the ritual of having an album that you really like, and just putting it on, and feeling like you're getting the real thing I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have some Danzig bootlegs that, they sound fine.
I mean, I have some Green Day bootleg live albums, and I think it's just cool just to have as a part of my collection.
Right.
This store that we go to, sometimes they have a lot of like live albums that are clearly bootleg, just like generic stock photos of some bands, but every time it's like, that's kind of cool to see.
Yep.
All right, well, let us know in the comments below what you guys thought, which one of these that we showed off that you guys want in your collection, or perhaps one that you're looking for that you're not willing to pay hundreds of dollars for in your collection.
And maybe put, what's your holy grail? What's your holy grail record?
Yeah.
Maybe we showed it today.
Yeah, or if we didn't, let us know which one you want that we don't have. All right, and we got a couple more video ideas, so hopefully we'll be posting more.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah, true that.
Weird times right now.
Yeah, it is. So, hope you guys are staying safe, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.